Hello all beings, both gentle and non. I'm the Phelan. Thank you for joining my channel. Today we're going to be looking a bit more into the Shire and hopefully leveling up a little bit, because the spiders that we were facing last time were a little bit and at some point I accidentally pressed the button to stop myself from talking. Since I don't know, I'll start off from the carryalls that I was showing you. I've moved over some carryalls here. We have the large task item and the large crafting. I've moved all the things that we had in our inventory that were crafting items into here. You can carry up to 50 different items. And the task carryall carrying up to 50 yet again different task items that we can hand in for different things. I do have another small carryall selection box right here, which is probably in another box that I've stored somewhere as well, considering it's an anniversary one. It's for a small carryall in case we need one later. As we've also leveled up, at minimum level 8, we can open our gift for a new wanderer. So if we open this, and we got 5 potions of restoration and a level 9 gift for the explorer. There are a number of these. I keep forgetting that they exist, but they are there. I believe in here, in one of the, where'd I put it? There, in the carryall. You have item, craft, instrument, housing, and dye. There is also a potions one somewhere for health items, but I do not know where that one is. So if we manage to find one, then I will use it. But we can also have small dye carryalls, some housing decorations, instruments, essence and tracery, which happens quite a bit higher level, task and crafting, which hopefully we don't need now. So that will sit there and wait until we need it. Some power potions, some Slayer deed accelerators, which means that we can speed up on our Slayer deeds. I think that is all the things from there. Enhanced experience gain and some morale potions. Since we have a load of these, and they last for some time, let's use that one. We're going to gain a little extra of those. We can gain Slayer deeds when we go back down into the spiders a bit later. I'm going to open up these as well, because I mean, what's the point in having them if we don't actually use them, right? Also, now I have a lot more just space for everything else, even if I don't need them all. Oh hey Adria, nice to have someone in. Have you played this game before? It's a pretty cool game. Ooh, spider. Guess that person's being chased. It is a pretty cool game. It's why is that invalid? Okay, so yeah, this is a very large game. So if I show you the map on here, you can see so far we're just in the Shire here. And if I zoom out, we can see the whole of Eriador and all of this amount of Middle-earth. And we can go all the way from Ered Luin with the dwarves up here, all the way down and into Mordor. So we get a pretty nice amount of stuff, and they keep updating things as well. So what we're going to do, we're going to have another shot today at this down in here in the mines and in the quarry, and hopefully we won't die quite as fast as we did last time, because that was problematic. But hopefully you'll get to see a little bit about what we're doing here, Adria, and have a bit of fun, and hopefully even if I die you'll have some fun watching me die due to preferably something stupid. Oh, new deed complete. So what just happened then, I completed a spider slayer deed from killing 20 spiders, which gave me increased reputation, a new title, and 5 LOTRO points which I can use in the store. No, I have not beaten this game before. I have played up to level 85, I think it is. I'm not entirely sure we can really beat this game because it's so massive. But I have one other piece on here that's 85. Currently, I'm not entirely sure what the level cap is at the moment. I think it's 130. It might be higher than that. But not only if you want to complete everything do you have to go through all of the quests through the main storyline. There's hundreds if not thousands of side quests, plus lots of other pieces as well. So yeah, I play a number of games, so usually on Mondays I'll be playing this on LOTRO, and on Saturday afternoons then I usually just play whatever other game I have at the time. Last week was Deck of Haunts. I didn't play this Friday because some stuff came up in with life, just being as life is incredibly annoying. But I won't be doing anything next weekend either because I'm helping out at a camp, being service crew behind the scenes, so I'll be in a field from Wednesday through till about 2-3 a.m. on Monday morning. So I'll be a bit too tired to do it next week, but then we'll be back to doing this again the week after. But hopefully be able to join us for some more stuff on LOTRO and some whatever the random games I've got a number of games I've started on. Thank you very much. But I've got 2 Point Hospital and things like that. I've got an Epic Game Store account. So each week you can get just a game for free, which is really useful. My plan, as in plan for LOTRO, or for anything else, because quite honestly I'm just doing this for fun, so. So currently it's just for fun. If I happen to get enough support and stuff like that, I might turn to doing it seriously. But right now I figured if I was playing it and I knew other people enjoy watching things just as much as I enjoy watching other people, I might as well stream it so other people can have a bit of fun. Plus it makes sure that I actually remember to get up and do some stuff during the day so I can be ready for streaming in the evenings. But yeah, no plans currently to be a serious streamer. Just a bit of enjoyment for myself and whoever comes in to join in to have a chat and watch. So this red box that sometimes appears on the ground, that's because I've raised the level of difficulty that I'm playing in. So occasionally there will be a red box, which means that Sauron's watching, and a beam of light can just come down and hit me, which does quite a bit of damage. You can see on this, it's a little hard to see behind the chat screen. But I've chosen to face a more difficult challenge in the lands of Middle-earth. And it's plus 20% experience gain and plus 5% virtue XP, but makes everything a little bit harder. Oh, thank you for saying that I'm doing good. It's always a good thing to hear. I don't often get people chatting, so it's nice to have some people in rather than just watching in the background. Although that's how I watch it, so I can't deny that it's good to have those viewers as well. By the looks of this, I'm finishing off quests along the way purely by accident. Oh great, another spider. And a few too many at once. That's problematic. I'm going to run away. I have 23 health. That's not a particularly good place to be in. Hopefully I will get some health back up. I think I'm going to die because I can't run away fast enough. Let's see if I can get up here quickly enough to get out of the way again. I think we might need to go and do some more quests before coming back into here. There's, don't seem to be quite high enough level at the moment. And still... There we go, the spider stopped. So let's close down these things. So these LOTRO points here, if I open up the store, and you can see there's a load of different things you can get. This is one of the few games I've ever played where it's completely possible to earn every single, essentially download content, DLCs, within the game, and you can get more quests. You can get all of the different areas and regions and full expansions simply by playing the game and completing quests and deeds, which is very useful for a game. Oh, and this thing, which basically means that every day that we log in, we get a present. I got some silver scraps and 50 virtue experience, which is pretty nice. You can use that. And these pile of scraps I can sell to someone to get 2 gold, which is
Hello.
quite a lot actually. Since I finished the spiders in the quarry quest, I get that, and I get a gift matham, which by using raises my reputation with the Matham Society, which is the people in the Shire, so all the hobbits. There you go. If I bring up my character and reputation bar, you can see I'm currently halfway through neutral out of 10,000. I've got 5,700 with the Matham Society. Slowly increasing what I've got in that. The virtue experience. If I open this, we get a number of traits we can get as we level up, and virtue comes into here, and each one gives us additional little things. I'm going to move this over to honesty now, so I'm going to start earning stuff in here, which will give me an increase in tactical mastery, which increases my damage, which is pretty good. Now there's someone with another quest over here, so let's go and see what this person is saying, since I do not remember.
Can I take a moment of your time?
And this is goblins. So this is quest level 13, which is 1 level higher than me, which is usually good for a solo quest, but because this is fellowship quest, it needs a group of 3 or more people who are the level of the quest to be able to finish it easily, which, yeah, I'm not. So that one could take a little bit of time. However, what it does mean... This guy wants me to talk to Gaffer Gamgee on Bagshot Row in Hobbiton. So if we make our way to Hobbiton down here, you should be able to there you go, open up my horse. That's alright, Adria. If I bring up my horse up to here, we can go down towards Hobbiton and try and finish a quest down there. Level ourselves up a little bit to... I think we need to get to about level 14 or 15 to complete the spiders in there. We might pick up some more quests along the way as well. Although, I just realised, Stable Master, I believe I have enough money.
What do you need?
There you go, yep. 1 silver out of the 60 silver that I've got to travel to Hobbiton. Now, because I haven't got custom stuff for streams, I might look at that at some point, yeah. A bit busy in the stream at the moment, but if you send me a... I don't know how you send me a link, actually. Yeah, if you put down somewhere in the chat, I can come back and look at the chat and figure out where it is in a little bit. We've got a bit of time as we start moving down here. So, I do have a Discord. I just haven't linked it into the onto the Twitch account yet. So I will. So after we finish this stream, which will go till about 9:30 or so, hopefully, I will link the Discord into the Twitch onto my about page. But, currently there is nobody in it other than me because I haven't linked anything in. But I do have a Discord group that you can join into. But, yes. I would give the Discord name, but I honestly can't remember it at exactly this moment. I think it is just the fail-in Discord, but I will need to double check that one. Yep, I will take that in a quick minute actually, because why not try that now? Discord. Switch to... Yeah, I am the fail-in, same as my name on here on Discord, so you can find me fairly easily through that. So if I go into here, this is what happens when I have very little idea of what I'm doing. So, right, where am I in here? So I can only have one screen open at a time, so I will look at some more stuff after this stream. If I look quickly at what you've got now, you got some really cool stuff in there. So, some really nicely done pictures. Nice, good job on those. And if I could remember how to do it, I would send you a link to the server, which currently has no one in it, but... Aha. There we go. And if I can find where I put the... text piece. So if anyone's looking for it, that should be the link to my Discord group. So feel free to share stuff in there as well. And have a bit of fun in there. Currently there's no one else in it, so little short on those. Right, back into the game. So, anyone watching on VOD's going to be very confused there about the fact that there's doesn't seem to be anything happening. But anybody who wants to can feel free to join on my Discord page there into the group and have a bit of fun. Try and keep to the rules as well that I've written down in the rules section. Hopefully I've made it so that you can all see that. That it's pretty much the same as the rules in the chat here. So should be nice and simple. Right, this is the Needlehole Watch. Wants us to go and have a look up at Needlehole and talk to Bounder Chubb. So we will accept this.
Good day. How may I
We
help
may
you?
not do it right now, but because you've accepted it, we can always go and do it again later. And I will sell some of these, so some of the stuff that we don't need. That will be useful later when we get a better crafting abilities. Now, somewhere there is someone we have a quest for. And yes, Adria, I'll have a look at your stuff
Might I have a word
after
with
this
you?
stream. I think I said that, I can't remember. Pick up the pie from the table and take it to the Green Dragon in southeast of here in Bywater. Okay. So we're going to run around here and see if we can figure out where we need to go. The Green Dragon. If we take a run down here, hopefully not running into any hungry hobbits along the way. You've already gone through a load of this sort of thing before with the nosy hobbits. So hopefully interior quest location. So it is likely that here is the Green Dragon. Did I finish it?
Might I have a word with you?
Talk to Holly Hornblower. I don't think I did. I think I was meant to put it on a table
Might
somewhere.
I have a word with you?
That's heading up to Overhill. Is that where we just came from? We came from the hill rather than Overhill. And we are now down here in Bywater. Okay. Maybe I shouldn't have gone through a door. Where was I meant to put the... Was I meant to put it on the table? I don't know. But our quests are up here in Hobbiton, so we should probably go back up there again. The mirror is a little dark on my screen. Definitely seems to be darker than it should be. Let's see if I can fix that. That's a little bit clearer. So we make our way back up to Hobbiton again. There's a lot of parts of this game where you end up going back and forth over various bits and pieces. So, but if you ever happen to, if anyone happens to have enough money at any point to, while playing it, to, where on earth is this holly again? There.
What do you need?
And I think the game will die.
Please, stay a minute.
Hopefully not for a very long time. Oh, this is a different pie, okay. I'll finish that one a different time. But, hopefully it won't die for a very long time, because it's still being updated and still being increased, and has a very good amount of users on here. So hopefully it will keep going for a good amount of time. It's done over 15 years, and is still going pretty strong. And it's only transferred to 64-bit servers like 2 weeks ago. So it's been doing pretty well for that. So if it's going to die, I don't think it's going to die for quite a while. And when it does, a lot of people are going to be very sad. This is one of the largest games around. Ah, here we go. Training for the journey. That's the one that we just finished. Bingo Boffin wants to go on an adventure. Pick up fallen apples in the orchard at the apple doors. That's interesting. And fallen apples as well. This one also wants fallen apples. That's useful. There appears to be a number of quests up here. Unbiased as in I'm one of the people playing the game? Or I'm not being paid to do any of this. This is purely me just enjoying it. So in that case, if I'm not being paid, you can count that as unbiased. I enjoy the game, so I might be slightly biased on that. But I do hope it doesn't die. I like this game. It's fun. And it's massive. And you can pay to win on some of it, but you don't have to if you don't want to. I've had a look at it, Adria, yeah, it does look really cool. I'm going to have a better look at it when we finish the stream, because otherwise some of this stream is going to get very boring as I don't move anywhere while I have a look at Discord. So, but some of it does look very good, so nice one on that. Yes. Nice and easy picking up these apples, isn't it? This is the easiest quest I've seen so far. Something must go wrong at some point. You can share it if you like, yeah. I'm not going to say no to a bit of help, but depending on what it is, I may or may not use it. Where is the 6th apple? Oh, I picked it up by accident. Okay, that's impressive. Let's make our way back down to finish these quests again, I guess. Yeah, the Discord is a place to share anything. I'll probably put in some more channels at some point for just people to share pictures, people to share ideas, kind of thing. But right now we've just got the general one, I think. Unless I put in another one and completely forgot that I put it in, which is entirely possible. Is that the one? No, surely that's not the same. I know it is. I just somehow managed to get very lost for a second there. So let's finish fallen apples, get a mushroom pie, and whatever an apple seeker does. I can't use it, so it doesn't matter. And training for the journey. Bring the apples to Bingo outside his hobbit hole in Mickle Delving. So we appear to be going back to Mickle Delving again for that one. The Bingo Boffin ones are always quite good because he tends to follow you around quite a lot after a while, so levels continue going, which is quite nice. Where are we right now? We are in Hobbiton. And what is that one up there? What is that? On the whole watch. Green Dragon. What is up there? That's interesting. Collect the dwarf barrel. It's a lost barrel near the northwest of Overhill. Okay, that's quite a long way away. Might as well. You can get some level some fighting stuff up there. You might have noticed I'm avoiding some of these. That's because a lot of these are for the summer festival. And it's always better to start that at the beginning than later. Campsite fire. If you're a hunter class, you can go here and just return to the fires. You can get them for virtually everywhere. They are incredibly good for going around in groups because you can get a skill that allows you to move all of your fellowship to the same fire. It's one of the few ways to do quick travel in this game. Unless you want to... The quick travel stuff specifically is a pay to get kind of thing. But the plus side of that
I need to speak with you.
Is that you only have to pay for it once. You get a you can either decide to stay in a subscription thing for that and get extra things for it, but you don't have to if you want to play any of the game. And once you've used it, as long as you've logged into a character while you've got the subscription and the membership, then you can continue using the quick travel stuff for anything you come out anytime afterwards as well, which is pretty useful. Let's kill a bear, shall we? There we go. One nice bear. We've got a few things from there. In fact, I think everything in there, if I loot it all, you can see it's all appeared in here. I don't think I set this. If I set this to auto, it will automatically gather all the task items into here. And this one set to auto will automatically gather all of the crafting ones into there, saving a massive portion of our inventory, which is very useful. Now, other than the fact that there's a load of beasts around here that we can fight somewhere, there is a barrel of possibly dwarf ale of some sort somewhere up here, which, if nothing else, could probably get some hobbits rather drunk. But then they do appear to be rather sturdy in terms of how strong they are. Some nice strong beers, as hobbits always have. Especially toques. Oh, spider. For some reason I thought that was a boar. That's on me. That's looking a little more scary now. I appear to have found one of the spider nests in here. Possibly a good place to train up against the spiders in the against the spiders that we'll be fighting in the quarry. In fact, now is this? Yes, somewhere around here there is a cask of dwarf ale. That's a tree, and it's not a horn. That must be someone's pet. Yes, it is. Okay, I found Lob's Grove. Hello, Blind Bolt Weaver. What happened to one of my skills? There should be a skill there. Minor Ballad. Major Ballad. Should be by there. I've moved things around a bit, so I have the Major Ballad and the Perfect Ballad next to each other. Because that makes quite a bit of sense, doesn't it? There we go, much better. So, I take this brief pause. So it's definitely a cool idea, Adria. I've just had a quick look at the Discord. I don't have any money, which is why I'm just... I have some money, but not much, so I can't pay you for anything. So, otherwise I probably would have looked at some more professional stuff than just a really rubbishly created picture. On the bright side, it's so rubbish that you know that it's not very good, which is sort of a bonus, actually, now I think about it. It's obviously unprofessional, which I quite like, actually. So, let's go in here and fight some more spiders, I think. Please look away if you're arachnophobic. These are... There used to be, I don't know if there still is, an arachnophobic function on here. However, all it did, at least it used to, was turn the spiders invisible, which I found just made them creepier. So I think we'll stick with having just the actual spiders at the moment. Now that makes it sound like I need something. I do not have the corresponding quest. So we know at some point there's a quest that will get me into there. That's good to know. Oh, I appear to have been poisoned. I've been tangled. So getting a little bit of experience there. But yeah, it does look pretty. It does look like a good idea, actually. If I eventually get a bit more money when I actually manage to get some coming in, which hopefully won't be too long, then I might see about employing you to increase the logo and banner on my channel. But I'd feel kind of bad about just taking something without paying for it. So. Yeah, a few more spiders gone. Almost level 13, which will be very much useful. There we go. Yeah. And we continue going. Which way are we going to go to finish this quest? We've got a quest at Needlehole. We've got one in Tuckborough. And one down in Bywater. Green Dragon is down in Bywater, so let's go down there. Now, I keep forgetting I have a horse. Makes you a little bit faster. Also, if I manage to spot some more branches, probably a good idea to go after some of these. Get some rowan wood for our crafting. And that is a bear. We appear to have been strong enough that it didn't go after us, but I'm still going to try and avoid it. And gather some more wood. Oh, item wear. That's not very good, is it? My tool appears to have become a little bit worn. Oh, it's a durability of 6. That's not good. I need to buy one. Or I meant to move a tool from a different account, so I'll do that next. I'll do that between streams, because there's some things which allow me to. Wasn't meant to be coming this way. Oh well, I have now. Oh, are you? 8, okay. Right, we have another bot in the chat. So, once I get away from these guys, I'll go in and block that one again. Right. Should be clear that. Why is it every time I forget? Have I even given myself mod privileges? I do not know. Ah, ban. There we go. That makes things nice and simple. Right. That makes things a little bit easier if I ban the bot accounts. Good thing I found that button. Now the only thing I have to remember is where on earth I put it. Or found it, rather. So we'll find our way up to Needlehole looking at this, I guess. And finish the quest that we've got up in Needlehole. Because I went the wrong direction, but we've got a quest up here anyway. Not sure what happened there. My chat appears to have disconnected and reconnected itself. Sure, okay. Talk to Bounded Chub.
A lovely day, isn't it?
Ah, select one of the rewards. Well, I could use that for a little bit. Or I can take this and sell it. Now, is he... I feel like he should have a quest for me, but I don't seem to be able to see it. Maybe that's because I'm a lower level. That's annoying. I'm too high a level to see that quest. Let's go to Philibert Bulger.
I hope it's not a bother, but may I speak with you?
Find Daffodil the Cow. Looking at Trolls Knoll, southeast of here. Okay. Which is down here. Yeah, lots more quests to keep finding out. Now we are looking for a cow, as is in the Shire. Some things are a little better than others. Some quests tend to be quite easy, some tend to be quite difficult. And some of them I really don't know. That's going to hurt me when I get up time. New Deed of Slug Slayer. Okay, apparently I've never slew one of those before. It's interesting. Let's get some rare branches. Might as well finish using up my Forester's axe while I can. Yep. Got a few more things to use for crafting while I can. And if we keep moving up here, somewhere down here, there is possibly a cow. Whether they are alive or dead, I do not know, but they're called Daffodil. Make our way through this bog. I would not advise anyone to walk through a bog like that. I've done it. It's not comfortable. It's a lot deeper than you think it's going to be. And a lot colder, wetter and muddier than you expect, even when you've gone in one before. Well, 24 experience from chopping down that tree. Now, somewhere around here, there is a cow. Yep, that is a putrid bog slug. So, let's take it out, because anything with putrid in its name is not healthy. Now, this is apparently named Troll's Knoll. And there's a cow corpse on it, so unfortunately Daffodil is no longer with us. Eaten by a large beast, and we will bring the cowbell back to Philibert Bulger, riding our horse because it's a little bit faster. There's one good thing about bogs, is that you can ride your horse through them. They are not deep enough for it to need to swim. Okay. I should probably kill some bog toads at some point just to see if they give me a deed as well. You never know what deeds you can get in this game. It's ridiculously large. On my level 85 character, I finished enough to
Oh, woe is me.
increase a lot of things and massively increase the amount of area that I've got, and expansions, that's the word that I'm looking for, and yet I still haven't completed like maybe a tenth of the possible quests just in Eriador, let alone the rest of it. Okay,
Could I take a moment
that's
of your
useful.
time?
Not quite leveled up yet though. We'll talk to Ulfar. Up north amongst the dwarf buildings north of Needlehole. So we're going to go into the dwarf lands for this next piece. Or maybe we're just going to come up here. There's Ulfar.
Greetings.
Number of dwarves passing through lately are of low character and he's the worst. Go out to Rush at Bottom, acquire a few of those letters from dwarf hunters out there. We might learn what Olwe is up to. So we're gonna go and kill some dwarf hunters. Hunter dwarfs? Is a dwarf hunter a dwarf who is a hunter? Or someone who hunts dwarfs? Or a dwarf who hunts dwarfs? Interesting thought. So, puts me in the mind of the Vinnie Mariachi. I can never quite sure how to pronounce his name. Album, The Tales of the Lesbian Hunter. Very good. I would advise listening to that song, that entire album. It's a very good album. Right. Let's kill some buzzing gnat swarms. Why are these ruby fireflies friendly? What do they do? There must be a quest involved somewhere. Dour Hand Trapper. There we go. The Dour Hands are not our friends. Am I still being heard? Is it still coming through? Still coming through. Does appear to still be coming through, that's good. And no, wrong button, that one. Let's go further over here, some more hunters. I have not yet got the orders. Nope, still not got any orders. Let's kill this bog slug because I keep focusing on it for some reason. There you go. I come back over here for some more Dour Hands. Further up to the north again. How many people can that here? 45 meter range. It seems to be just one person. Okay. Nope, still haven't got the orders yet. Nope, let's try the trapper. Maybe it has to be called a hunter for me to get it. I don't think so, though. That appears to be outside the range. There we go, back in range again. Unless it's a specific... No, it's not a specific person. North, this way. Dower hand hunter. Okay, maybe it does have to be a hunter and not a trapper. My mistake. Now, surely there is... For each of these flags on here show me a different place that I have discovered. If you get enough of them, you can get some explorer's deeds, which tend to be quite useful. Which let us go inside and attack some dour hands in their camp. Unfortunately, they do keep respawning, so we will never completely empty it, which is irritating, but that is how games work. Especially multiplayer online ones. Right, and let's heal myself up a bit, because that hurt. And we're roughly halfway through the stream. So, anyway, if all the people who are still here or have just turned up, thank you for coming into my stream. To be able to have a chat with me if anyone wishes to. If you don't, that's also fine too as well. After all, not everyone wants to chat, some people just want to listen. So hopefully the music won't be too bad in the background. Usually there's a little bit more music than this. I don't know why it seems to be quieter. I'm not sure. But if nothing else, at least the fighting isn't the worst sound in the world. Still haven't got the orders, unless I'm an idiot. I'm an idiot, and they are in here. Of course they are. What was the button to check my crafting? That one. Woodworker, forester, tailor. That is a woodworker case. That is a tailor case. Each of these cases, you see, gives me a recipe that I might be able to learn, and such as this one here, which gives me a heavy cloth cloak, which item level 12, which is what I am. Which if I make this, I can get 30 armor, 3 vitality, 27 physical mitigation, and 33 resistance rating, which is very good. Crossbow, which I can't use, but I can make. If I want to, I can always sell it off to other people. So if we look at tailor, I currently have a rough cloth cloak, it's 24 armor. I can also make now for 4 brushed light leathers and a bolt of rough cloth, which I think I actually have enough stuff that I could make if I went to a crafting area, which would increase by at least a little bit the stuff that I've got. The more you do on this, like, the more stuff that you can gain, the more stuff that you can learn, the more weapons you can create, the more the more things in general that you can make, which is very useful. If nothing else, I might be able to make some even better clubs later on. To make some light leathers here. And some rowan boards, which I can use. I can even make instruments later, which will help me do a lot more damage. As I continue trying to find something that I've already got, because I forgot that I just picked it up, because of course I did. The orders to Olweir, son of the Dour Hands and loyal to our cause. Word of your promise has reached my ears, and you will be great in my eyes if you can deliver on it. If a stone troll might be captured in this land called Shire, I will reward you with riches beyond any you or your fathers have seen. Do not fail in this, for punishment will come as swiftly as reward. Well, that doesn't appear to be a great thing to discover, is it? So not only are they trying to get a stone troll, but apparently there's already a stone troll in the Shire somewhere. Not the most useful bits of knowledge. Although, canonically, other than the elves, the hobbits are some of the only people to use magic in the whole of Middle-earth. And they basically use it to be a little harder to find and hide away from people that they don't want to talk to. That is an actual canon thing in Lord of the Rings. Canonically, hobbits use magic to hide from nosy neighbours. Which, to be fair, is definitely something I'm sure we'd all do if we could. Why is my chat not showing anything? I don't know. Everything seems to be working. It's just me. Let's just try one thing to see if this will work. Yep, no idea. Okay. Never mind, things are working now. Attack a buzzing gnat swarm. Because nothing is more dangerous than gnats. Except possibly things that aren't gnats. And go back up to Needlehole again to bring the orders to Ulfar. Not doing very good at walking in a straight line, am I? If this was real life, I'd be drunk. Which is not true. Although I do have some water to drink. And as a friendly reminder to everyone, make sure you drink water as well, especially if you're in somewhere that's hot today and this week. Don't want to be dehydrated. Heat stroke is really not fun. Either for you or the people who are looking after you. So keep drinking that water.
Well met.
There we go. Some dwarf named Skorgrim properties riches. This is could be a problem for some people. Oh, choose one again. Let's take the hammer. It's worth more.
Might you lend me an ear?
Well, level 10 small fellowship quest. This one we might be able to do. And the north of Rushrock Bog. Let's quickly
How may I be of assistance?
browse the shop and sell some things that we can't use. Harris's longsword any good? It's about the same. Let's use the Matham. Now this one, we're going to give it a shot possibly just on our own, I think. Yeah, strong enough it says to head to Bree on that. Although we still haven't finished the prologue. So we'll continue on with that until we do. Let's do this quest.
Stone Troll of Rushock Bog. A terrible legend stalks the fens, enraged by the dwarves who seek to capture it.
That's a bit of a
Our
problem, isn't it?
quest will not be easy.
No, it won't. We're going to try and slay it, and my quest is actually to completely to defend Ulfar. So this is, of course, an escort quest. Okay, just challenging them, of course. Leave now if you value your life. But he will not leave, of course not. There we go. He's only got 300 health, that's annoying. Yeah, that was nice and quick. Alpha, let's get back up again. 236, let's heal you a little bit. Wait. That's self-targeted. I need to change over. There we go. And now it's not self-targeted anymore. Deed bestowed. Change stances 300 times. That's going to take a while.
What a dreadful nuisance.
Been away from battle for too long, so I must slay the stone troll. Oh yay. And of course they all attack at once, because of course they do. Well, if nothing else, at least I'm a number of levels higher, which should make it possible at least. Well, in fact, I am level 13 now, aren't I? So, being level 13... I can, if I remember which button it is. Oh, sounds quite severe, doesn't it? There we go. I can put another point in something. I can affect more targets and deal 15% more damage. I can increase my max morale. I can add more damage to other things. I can add 5% damage to Ballad and Coda stuff. I think I'm just going to add it to the improved Call of Arome at the moment. Which means I can now attack 7 targets for 73 to 105 light damage, which is very nice. Eventually, increasing all of this, I'll be able to get Cry of the Wizards, which at the moment is still quite powerful even though I can't reach it yet. And they just scale with all of the rest of my stuff as well, which is very useful. Now, luckily, in instances, monsters don't tend to respawn, which does make them quite a bit nicer sometimes than just being in field things. In field fights. Oh, I think I just one shot, one killed that one. Yeah, just increase the amount of damage I do by quite a lot, doesn't it? There we go. So, not often someone accidentally heals themselves. Unless you're me. What does that even do? It decreases the amount of defense they have against my attacks, because most of them are tactical, other than that one. Yes, instead of having magical damage, they have physical and tactical. I don't have permission to use that. Well, of course I don't. Why aren't you watching the outside of the gate? Oh look, there's a stone troll. Oops. I did enough damage to him that he unleashed the troll, which I was, and the stone troll has just killed him. Because of course it has. And I just killed the stone troll. That was quite impressive. Is Ulfar going to appear to me, or that's not going to help? No, I think I might need to go back to the gate. Travel back through the... let's start putting some of these back in again, shall we? Weaponsmiths? Some of those could be more useful for some of my other characters, but not right now. Ah, there he is. Well, he would have come up eventually. Alright, these ones are not particularly useful at all, other than the fact that I can sell them for a surprisingly large amount for being rubbish. An impatient waiting seems did fine without me. The stone troll is slain, and Ulver is as well. Ulver, maybe? Paid a high price for his crime, stealing that cow. Done well today. That's good. And we will disappear again back to... here we are. Needlehole. We'll talk to him to finish. Now, what should we get? Should we get Ulvar's Bane, which is not quite as good? Ulfar's Shoulder Guards, which... yeah, definitely the best one I think we can get. Shoulder Guards, there we go. And put those on. And because he's a supplier, we can sell all of these things. Which is very nice. And then from here we will go back down to the south again. Wonder if I've got anything good up in here.
A lovely day, isn't it?
We can ride to Hobbiton from Needlehole. I do have something I apparently need to do in Bywater. I think I need to go back to the Green Dragon. Yes, I need to go back to the Green Dragon, so I might as well take this horse down to Hobbiton. I think I may at some point become a subscriber for a short period of time. Although I still need to be level 20 to take a load of these anyway, so I still have to wander around the Shire for a while. If anyone's got any questions, this is a good time to ask them, because I do not need to be concentrating on anything, just watching this horse ride me around on screen for a while. I see all the things that I've gained up here. What's that? Ah, the difficulty. Okay. But I will quickly have a look at your stuff, Adria, while I am travelling. That is entirely the wrong button. Or maybe it wasn't. There you go. looks like we are almost there. The delving fields, so it can't be too far away at this point. Oops. I hate caps lock sometimes. Right, let's go back over to here. There we go. Sound should be coming back again. I don't quite know why it cuts out. Sometimes it cuts out, sometimes it doesn't, which is irritating to figure out. Ah, here we go. We are now in Hobbiton. Who was this up here again? Is this Holy Hornblower? So don't particularly want to go through that one yet. That's carrying pies around the Shire. Did I want to be in here? No, this is the Ivy Bush. I want the Green Dragon. That's in Bywater. So if we walk along here, passing a load of sunflowers along the way. Oh, there's someone else. Someone else playing the game. I believe their name was Meningard or something like that. If we come down here into Bywater. Into the Green Dragon to finish off this quest.
It's been a
There we go.
full day, it has.
We've got a Gift Matham and Green Dragon's Breath Ale. Now I'm fairly sure there's a deed to do with using all of these ales, but I really don't know. Deed log. You would think it would be in here. I really don't know if it is. I get stuff literally for just walking around, but there's a lot of stuff in here that I do not know what it is. I'm close to defeating enough spires to get the advanced Spider Slayer. Alright, where do people think we should go next? It's a good question, isn't it? Do. Alright, no, I want WASD, not Q and E. Q and E are the strafe options, which can be very good, but only if you remember that they're there. Otherwise, they're just distracting. Right, I believe I have another quest wherever Hyacinth Took is. So we've got some back up in Scary, we've got one down in Mickle Delving, and one over in Tuckborough. So maybe we should go to Tuckborough next. It is Tuckborough, isn't it? Yeah, Tuckborough. I always think it should be Tookborough, but it's not. Unless we could have like Tewkesbury or something. I feel like there should be a joke there, but it didn't sound very funny. Oh, I found the methyl stage. Okay. Not place. Let's come up here. Let's walk past some shrews. Longo Burrows Farm. I think that might be one I hadn't seen before, actually. Still going this way for this quest. There's some more quests up here. Maybe I should do some of these. Or at least take them so I don't lose them later. Let's see, what does Gamma Tunnely want?
Might I speak with you a moment?
Bring the lunch basket to Wilcom Tunnely up in Scary. No, because that's another carrying piece. Have a look, a sack of pick up the sack of feed.
Might I have a word
Find
with you?
old Sally. These are nice easy quests which we can go along with.
Might I speak with you a moment?
And collect field stones. Okay. Now we have them, if we spot stuff along the way, then we can finish off quests, even if usually we wouldn't have done so. Look at this one.
Hi there. Give me a
Search for
moment.
Gerabert Took, or maybe Gerabert Took. House is west of Tuckborough. But somewhere down here is the quest that I was intending to do. Oh look, there's a quest inside as well. Here we go, Hyacinth Took.
Just a moment.
Not to be mixed up with Hyacinth Bouquet. Also known as Hyacinth Bucket. This person wants to talk to Lobelia Sackville Baggins again. So it looks like we might be a yo-yo in that quest, going back and forth. Let's go up and see what quests are up inside the Great Smiles.
Might I have a word with you?
Oh, I think we could do this one. Speak to Isambard Took. That's not Isambard. That's
I
Adelard.
hope it's not a bother. May I speak with you?
Where am I going? I feel like there should be a way in here somehow. To go somewhere else. I don't know. There's a number of things just over here to the east. That's nice, isn't it? Makes it nice and simple about where to go next. Okay, we'll do a little bit of this, and then we'll make our way back up to Scary to try out some of the spiders up there again. Oops, wrong button. Okay, so this is where the fieldstone stuff is. That's good to know. I am strong enough that you are not a threat. There we go. Pick up some more fieldstones. That was a little lower than I thought it was. Oh look, I found the Great Willow. This is not Old Man Willow, for those of us familiar.
A
Hello.
lovely day, isn't it?
Defend Isambard and Imbert. Knock the satchel out of the tree with a stone. Uh-oh. This sounds like it could do some bad things. Ah, seems he hit a hive. Well, that's not good, is it? Good thing I specialise in sound. There we go. No, please stop. Isn't bad. Well, you got the hive, I guess. And now the bears have come for... Well, at least I got some bear pelts. Oh no, what did you hit? There you go. Well, you got the satchel. So what's the next thing? Oh, a little bit of a glitch there. Oh, look, they're trying to find Peregrine. Also known as Pippin. And somehow I don't think they'll be finding Pippin anytime soon. Why are you not working? You were working a second ago. There you go. So I need to find some more bear pelts over here as well. Which means I need to find some bears. Oh, and I still haven't got Garibert either. I think he's over here. No, this is old Sally. The pig. Oh, I apparently need to defend old Sally. From what? Oh, shrews. I didn't even think they were a threat. As I'm doing other quests along the way as well. Apparently another quest point there. Right, here come the shrews. And there go the shrews.
Mercy me! Will you hear
Nope,
me out?
nope, nope, not yet. Let's go back up to the pig. That's a very good way of getting the bear hide, bear pelts though. Come on, you're on the path now. You really shouldn't be worrying about shrews anymore. Despite the fact that you are also a pig, and therefore easily capable of defending yourself against shrews. Come on, this is ridiculous. Almost home. I hate escort quests. finally. Let's go down here. Because that should give a few to clear off.
Can the body be left
There.
alone? Huh? How rude!
That makes things a little easier. I've got one to bring at the last chapter to Provincia 2. And then we'll go straight from here up to Scary and try again at that quarry. One more level under our belts. It's unlikely we'll succeed, but I did say we would at the beginning of the
Is there something I
thing,
can do
so
for you?
that's what we will do. Right. Let's get back onto our high horse, I guess. Might be a normal horse for anyone else, but it's definitely a high one for a hobbit. And we will make our way to Scary. I've acquired Finder of Yearbooks. Ah, I see, that's the shoulder guards that I picked up. Okay. Let's keep going north. Actually, let's change plans on that one. Does this stable master have...
Good day.
Not Scary specifically, but does go up to Brocken Borings, which is very much useful. There we go. As we continue going up. There we go. Going up past the hill and over hill. Not mixed up with Underhill, which are actually a family. Almost at Brocken Borings, and then we'll go over to Scary and have one last go at that this stream. There you go, in Overhill. And we're almost there. People are wondering about this, about why this feels so long. When we get all the way over to Rivendell, there are some quests which take place on this side of Moria, and you literally ride on a goat instead of a horse, but you ride all the way from Rivendell through Moria to the other side, and it takes a while. But you get some good views and some music while you do so. Now, every time I forget that I have a horse. Is that person talking about Bilbo just then? Maybe because in this story Frodo's run off as well. Maybe they think it's something to do with the Baggins. Hopefully respectable the Baggins is. I don't think there's anybody else I need to talk to up here. Just attempting... Where is... I do not know. Right, let's remove that one. But let's also remove the second Watcher one. Ballad, no, that's back there. Introduction, epic, there we go. Volume 1, prologue. Acquire the skull in the bottom of the quarry. Yep, we are now 1 level higher. New deed, enmity of the spiders. Okay, this is just defeat spiders in general, apparently. Oh, I'm high enough now to get race quests, and I would get Hobbit stature, which allows me to gain +3 might. Might is not the most useful of statistics for a Hobbit to have, but on the other hand, it's also not the worst. I currently have a might of 3, which does increase my tactical mastery, so it is actually useful for a minstrel, as is agility. Wow, I really need to increase my might and agility, don't I, if I want to increase how much attack I can do. In fact, everything except fate and vitality, I think, increases my tactical mastery. So I should really look at increasing those. Oh, I just hit it. There we go. Oh, I didn't mean to... There we go. Let's go after this cocoon as well while we're here. See if it's got anything interesting in. Oh, silver coins, ash wood. Those are useful. There we go, that one's gone. I think we're doing a little better than we were earlier. There we go. Over to here. Let's take out the tree weaver. Oh, we completed Spider's Lair Advance. That's nice. Let's back up a little bit. So we have a new need to slay lots of different things to get more virtue experience. And I think we're about to be attacked by the Queen, which is annoying. If the Queen is in range of anything else, it also gets them to attack us too. And I'm about to be exploded if I don't move. And this is why I have a problem with spiders. They really like attacking en masse. Which, while occasionally useful, is situationally very annoying when you're not quite high enough level. So I think I'm probably going to die again doing this. Yep. Now let's go after this cocoon. See what we've got inside it. Oh, some really nice stuff there. Let's go over this biter. I am always glad that you do not lose any of your items when you die in this game. And of course there was a hidden one that I didn't see, that I've passed straight by. And now let's heal myself again. And there's another spider. Because there's always another spider. Here we go. Now, following as it goes, either we will do quite well, or we will do quite well and possibly die. Although I think this is further than we were last time. I really don't want to attack the queen, but I don't think I actually have a choice. If I attack them... Yep, the queen is going to come after me as well, of course it is. There you go, hit the queen. Oh look, it managed to summon some more to come after me as well. How brilliant. There you go, heal myself back up again. Not doing too badly. Well, I didn't die that time. That's good. What? Oh, I got 46 to 48 morale. Not the best. Let's take those morale and these ones there. And then, if I need to... Yeah, I don't think any of these heal morale straight away, do they? That does give me agility for 20 minutes, so let's eat one of those. I don't know which way I should be going, which is irritating. Oh, obviously not this way. There's a biter. Oops, I didn't mean to heal myself there. There we go. That's good. Well, this is further than we got last time. There we go. So continue using time and attack as a battle at the beginning, because it makes everything do a little bit more damage. I think it does anyway. Yeah. There you go. And I put some healing stuff down there in case I want to heal. That's a queen, isn't it? Yeah, they're not moving. Ah, I got it. I didn't bring in the queen. Good. There you go. And it had already taken some damage from my other one, which allows me to heal just a tad. And because I've increased my agility, I have increased my tactical mastery by 6, which has increased my damage, which is very useful. Should we use time attackers first? There is the chipped skull. It is highly likely something is about to attack me. Let's get out of here. It's for doing what is a team... Oh, there's a biter. Doing a team quest, fellowship quest. At only one level higher than the quest requires. Is actually quite good. Oh, I'm going to get very hurt. Yeah, that's what happens. Just a beam of fire. The Eye of Sauron. And this is the wrong direction. And that's a queen. Oh, this would be very annoying to die here, wouldn't it? I think I'm going to die here. Aha, here's the exit. There we go, and because I'm outside, I have healed up again. However, there is still a queen here. Don't know if I was meant to heal up on leaving that. That might have been a glitch. Oh, don't stand there. I don't want to die. There we go. There we go, and we go up here. And get further away. Why was there a flag there? What did that do? I honestly don't know. I don't think I've seen a flag before. I wasn't looking when I did Moments Echoes. Nope. Don't know what that was there for. I don't know how much people have been able to hear. I may have been mumbling just now. I do apologise if I was. That's it. Let's continue over this way. Take out this biter. There we go. And up the hill. The next biter. There we go. And then make my way around the corner to Welcome Tunnelly and finish this quest, which we attempted to do at the end of last stream.
Just a moment.
There we go. Made it out of the quarry. And this is Golfimble's head, hundreds of years ago. Take it to the Brombard Foxdale at the Matham House in Mickle Delving. So if we take it to Mickle Delving. Now, this is actually one of the easiest things because I have a Return to Little Delving skill. You can get a lot of these. They're fairly cheap in the store as well, and you gain some more along the way. This will allow me to return to a milestone, and I can rebind it at any milestone that I'd like. And currently, I've bound it to Little Delving. So whenever I come back up here, I get this nice little walk back down. I don't know how many tokens I've got, apparently only 17. So if I take this token, which means I can finish at least one of them, again, yet again, a few more. I already have difficulty 3, Fearless. I don't believe you get anything extra, it just makes it harder at higher levels. I do not know what difficulty 9 would look like, but I think it would probably be quite difficult. That was added after a number of people had complained about certain parts of it being too easy, and then after a while they put that in, and now it's you can decide whether you would like it easy, slightly harder, which I've gone for a little bit harder, level 3 of 9. Level 9 I believe is, yeah, you'd likely die very fast. I have another character which I started off a little while ago that started at levels that I put up to level 6, but you can do that basically before leaving the starting piece there, and it's a little bit more dangerous and you tend to die within like 5 minutes. It's quite a lot of fun though. But let's go and talk to Bingo to finish his
The
quest
gaffer
as
gave
well.
you some supplies. How thoughtful. Oh, wait. Apples?
But he cannot stand apples. So leave it by the counter by the bird and baby. Okay. Which I think is over here. There it is. So we go. Well, I guess actually in the bird and baby, maybe. Place for apples. There we go.
Bingo, Boffin? A going away present? What is going on?
Oh, there we go. We may have made Bingo Boffin a bit of a target. Ah, sad for Bingo, isn't it? He'll have to go away now. Everyone's expecting him to. There we go.
Nothing to be done. If Esmeralda knows, the whole Shire will know.
Yes, well, all of Mickeldoving by the morrow, and the rest of Shire will be buzzing by next week. Climb the Stock Tower, south of town of Stock. Okay, so the next one be a bit further away. You might notice now he is now the Lonely Homebody. I believe he used to be called something else. Now there is a quest down here. Oh no, that's the quest that I already knew about. I want to go back up here again because I need to go up this hill to reach the Matham Society. Here we go. Up here, the Matham House. And this here is Keeper Brombard Foxtail.
Lovely day, isn't it?
I could also get Foxtail Shoulder Guards, which have a little bit more armour on, which is good.
Stay and have some tea.
Talk to Bounder Primstone. Okay. A watch house in Brocken Borings, all the way up at the top again. And if I just go over here, we'll look at some of the stuff we can get from here. Nothing useful on this one. This requires artisan cooking. Right. Seasoned beef with cauliflower. Strawberry dessert wine and honey roasted chicken. Ooh, some of them sound very nice. I'm not quite understanding yet. That would probably help. So the next thing about the prologue is to go back up to Brocken Borings again, which I don't believe that we'd want to do right now. I don't think we have anything else that we want to do. Nope, we have nothing else we want to do within Mickeldelving. So everything there looks good. So this is where we will leave off for today. Staring out over at least this little bit of the Shire. If I can press the right button anyway. There we go. So here we are looking out over the Shire. And this will be where we will end our stream, and next stream we'll start off going up to Brocken Borings to continue the Book 1 prologue. Thank you all very much for watching, everybody. Thank you for keeping me company, for chatting, for those of you who've chatted. And fair winds and full sails, everybody. Hope you have a good week. I will not be on next week because I'll be in a field helping out with a camp, but I'll be back the Friday after with whatever game I decide to play for a session then. So fair winds and full sails all.